What's up, people? Welcome to Blockchain Investing. Wingless here today, coming at you today. Bitcoin's in the Wall Street Journal, baby. Bitcoin's new problem is high fees. I read this article, and what a load of crap. This is the most negatively opinion article I have ever read, and I work in the newspaper industry. I deliver papers for a living. This is so bad. At one point, it talks about how Cameron Quaddy, a 19-year-old student in Romsey, Southeast England, recently sent a friend $30 worth of Bitcoin on a U.S. platform. He was hit with a $6 transaction fee. The whole reason behind Bitcoin isn't really there anymore, Mr. Oatley says. Any currency where you have to pay a huge portion of the transaction just for the privilege of using that currency is no currency at all. Bitcoin transactions are processed by a group called miners. What a terrible, terrible, terrible opinion article, man. Man, with that being said, the transaction fees are ridiculous. But does this article even go into how the miners are actually coming to consensus with SegWit version 2? How we got 80% or 90% of the miners actually signaling that they're going to fork, or not fork, but actually going to use SegWit version 2 on Bitcoin, enabling scaling and being able to process more transactions? No, it doesn't say anything about that in here. It's really crap. Once you open it up, though, the second page is pretty awesome. However, no one's going to open up the dumb paper and open to the next part unless you're really interested in Bitcoin like us, right? When you open it up, it goes into talking about how Bitcoin is really great, and it's gone up, like tripled in value since the beginning of the year. It talks about Ethereum and how Ethereum has gone up. It's nearly 50-fold on 1 year. Then it goes and talks about ICOs, baby, yeah, and how people are using Ethereum to raise millions of dollars instantly to kickstart their idea and crowdfund their project. So it goes in and it mentions Gnosis, Civic, Bancor. So those are the three it mentions. How awesome. So kind of sucky in the beginning, but if people open it up and actually read it, that's kind of cool. It talks about how everyone's raising millions of dollars, how it's an unregulated market. It's awesome. Fantastic. So thank you guys so much for watching, man. One other thing, yeah, let's go into this, man. The money's a lie. All right, I've been reading this book. The Creature of Jekyll Island, and talking about the creation of the Federal Reserve and how, check this out, the whole banking system's a lie. All of it. The whole banking cartel needs to be brought down. Oh my God. Okay, so check this out. They're saying in there how a bank, when you deposit money into a bank, they take that money and they mark it on their balance sheet as an asset. But then, do they keep that asset in the bank? No, they don't. They take that asset and they give it out to 10 other people, right? They give out your money to other people, then to loan it out to them. So then they give someone else a loan and they mark that down as a liability. So now your money is marked as an asset and a liability in this other person's account. Then that person takes the loan that they get as the liability and deposited it into their account, which now the bank then marks it on their bank account sheets as an asset again. It's like marked 3 times in the bank account's banking system. How does this make sense at all? How is this even functioning today still? It blows my mind that fractional reserve banking is still working, that the banking cartel is somehow still got a grip on the consciousness of America and the fiat currencies of the world, of all the governments. They all got us all mind-fucked to think that this money has value, when really the money's not in the bank. There's no money there. It's a facade. It's a lie. It's an illusion. The only thing that's real is Bitcoin. At least when I have Bitcoin, I really have Bitcoin. I have access to Bitcoin that is valuable. It's a credit-based system, not a debt-based system like the American dollar. I cannot wait for people to wake up to realize that they can be paid in a currency that appreciates in value instead of a currency that depreciates in value every single year. We've been conditioned to believe by the 12 years of schooling that we go to believe this governmental programming, man. And we need to start reading some books. You guys need to start investing in yourselves and free your mind and get out of this mind control of these governments and this money, man. The money is a bunch of lies, a bunch of bullshit. The government doesn't have any lies. The banks don't have, or the governments don't have any money. The banks don't have any money. We're all rating on a debt-based economy, guys. And one day, like back in 2008, the day of reckoning is coming. And I hope you guys have some Bitcoin. I hope you guys have some cryptocurrency and some digital assets, because those are the only things that are going to stand the test of time. Those are the only things that are going to stand and stay when the currencies of the world fail and the fiat currencies die. Bitcoin and these digital currencies that are based actually on a supply and demand, a free market where communities and people value these things and trade them amongst themselves and not be told to and not be forced to. And that's the future I'm headed for. That's the future I'm proclaiming. Get yourself some Bitcoin, get yourself some digital currency, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.